Hey, is it true that you are getting divorced from Rachel?
Yeah. We're talking about it.
Oh my. Well, I'm not surprised. She wasn't really fitting in. 3 years and zero signs of pregnancy. I'm happy you came to your senses. I was wondering if you will ever make up your mind. Oh, right. I found someone who's a true gem. I'll introduce her when you come to visit us sometime soon. I met her grandmother through a get-together I go to on weekends. Her name is Serena, and she's 19. If she's this young, my future grandchildren aren't that far away.
I'm not going back home anytime soon, though.
Oh, why is that?
I mean, I'm working full-time. It's not like getting divorced gives me free time, Mom.
You got a point there. Oops, I got a little too excited there. Are you coming back home for Christmas? I'll get you and Serena's blind date set up around then, all right?
Don't.
Date set up around then, all right? Why? What's wrong?
She's 19. I'm a 30-year-old, 2 times divorced man. It's just not right.
Don't worry about that. She isn't the type to care about those small details.
Just please don't.
Oh, don't say that. It could just be a casual get-together, you know?
I don't know when I could go back, so don't decide on things by yourself, please. So don't decide on things by yourself, please.
All right, all right. Tell me when you will be coming back, all right? I'll arrange it then. Hey, it's been a while. Have you decided when you will be coming back?
Not yet. Why?
To set up a blind date, of course.
What blind date?
Remember when I told you about this young lady the other day? My friend's granddaughter, Serena?
I thought I asked you not to do anything about this.
Well, the thing is, when I talked with Serena's parents about this, they were very interested in it.
That doesn't really matter right now.
Oh, don't say that. When it comes to these things, it's better to just let it go as it goes.
It's just you who's thinking this is a good idea. I'm not into this.
I know you're happy, so don't pretend you're not.
Mom, seriously.
She's such a sweetheart. She probably trusts you even before getting to know you. After all, you're my son.
Maybe they have reasons to be eager for this whole thing.
Hey, don't say such things. They're your future wife and relatives. Be kind.
I haven't even seen them yet.
It shows how much both parties are eager for this to work out.
Anyway, I'm not going back home until this blind date is called off.
What? Come on now, that's not...
My shift's starting soon. Talk to you later, Mom.
Fine then. We will decide the dates on our own. I'll send you the date later. You better come. Are you on your way here right now? Today is the big day. Oh, I can't wait to see you. I'm really excited to have you two meet. My future grandchild is getting closer, and that puts a smile on my face.
What? I'm not coming home, Mum. I told you. Until this blind date is called off, I'm not coming back.
Now hold on. Seats are reserved at an expensive restaurant, and the girl's family is going to be there too. You can't just decide everything on your own.
Mom, no! You can't decide everything on your own. I told you on numerous occasions that I don't want this blind date happening.
Listen, you can't be so selfish and say,
Does this mean there was no room for my opinion from the beginning?
no, I don't mean it like that.
Even if you don't mean it, that's how it is. I'm not going. That's the end of it.
Please, I know you are a kind child. You can even show up late. So please come. Think of it as saving my face, please.
Geez. If you are this stubborn, I guess it can't be helped.
You're coming? Thank you so much.
I'm going to explain it all. You caused trouble for others because I didn't say the reasons why I'm not going.
What are you going on about?
I got back together with Rachel.
You can't be serious. What are you talking about? You got divorced from her. Why would you get back together? It doesn't make sense.
Nothing is weird. I got married to her, but this time I'm using her surname.
Her surname. You've got to be kidding me. Calm down and think about what you have done. Get divorced from her right now. Serena's younger and she's a better soul. She's 19.
Age doesn't matter. How I feel is what matters.
But a wife that can't get pregnant is just not good enough.
Rachel's pregnant.
Really? She actually got pregnant?
Yeah, true story.
Well then, why did you two get divorced in the first place? You didn't need to get divorced if that's the case.
Actually, getting her far from the source of her stress was probably the reason she was able to get pregnant.
Stress?
After 3 years of trying, we thought something was not right. We both went to the clinic and talked with our gynecologist and urologists. But we couldn't find anything wrong with us. That leads me to think it was maybe the stress Rachel was having to deal with.
What do you mean, stress? Was she stressed out about something?
You really don't know, huh?
What was it?
Rachel was stressed out. Because of you.
Me? Why?
After going through all this, she told me everything. You were bullying my wife. Again.
What? No. I'd never do that.
You said that on my first divorce. I thought you promised me not to do such a thing again.
I do feel sorry for being a little too strict towards her. Living too close made things worse, like making bad points stand out. Anyway, I've never bullied her or anything. You guys live pretty far away from us too.
Nope. What you were doing didn't change. How you were doing did. At the end of the day, what you were doing was bullying her.
All these accusations. What exactly have I done to her then?
Phone calls and texts. Every day you were calling her and pressuring her to get pregnant. If she didn't answer her phone, you'd text her, pressuring her to get pregnant. One time she ignored it, and you came all the way here, driving for 3 whole hours. You preached about what she was lacking and nagged about what she needs to do. She had no choice but to reply to your texts and answer calls. Again and again you harassed her about not being able to get pregnant. Over and over. Who deserves all this? You asked her to inform you of whether she had her period. You even asked her to tell you when we were having sex. How could you go?
I just wanted to see my future. You two wanted a child too, right? I was just trying to help out.
That's the problem. You weren't helping but making things worse for us. Rachel was the one feeling the most upset when it came to infertility. Your constant nagging got her completely stressed out. Even if we didn't live together, it was enough to cause severe stress. Stress has adverse effects on pregnancy, and that's a fact.
Well, hey, she got pregnant, so you know.
What do you mean, you know? I hope you're not going to say, come live close to us.
Well,
You know what? Rachel held back because she didn't want to talk badly about you. After all, you are my mother. I can't believe I let my wife go through this again. I learned my lesson. Living apart from you wouldn't solve anything.
people have to put up with some level of stress, right?
The level of stress she had to deal with was enormous. All because of you bullying her.
I honestly didn't mean to.
You're not realizing what was wrong is the scariest part. I'm done dealing with all this. I don't want to lose Rachel. Please, from now on, stop bothering us.
Wait a minute. Can you still make it to the blind date, though?
Why would I be meeting this girl when I'm married? That is absurd.
But
I don't think Serena would be going neither.
why is that?
Seems like her parents were forcing this blind date on her as well.
But Serena herself was supposed to be interested.
She says she has never said that.
Really?
She heard about this 3 days ago. She didn't want anything to do with a guy she didn't know about with 2 divorces. She looked for someone who has my contacts to call off the blind date directly. And yesterday we talked. She lives with her boyfriend too.
I can't believe it. I've never heard of that.
I don't know the details on their end. I'm not even interested. But anyway, I'm a married man. Serena says no thank you to this blind date too. So all in all, this is just a waste of time.
Then
It was only you and Serena's parents who were interested in the whole thing. Well, that's the end of it.
no, that can't be.
Rachel and I won't be answering your calls from now on.
Please, let's talk.
I'll make sure I'll be able to contact Dad. Please contact us through Dad, alright?
No, wait.
Bye. Dad didn't even know about this whole blind date. You won't be able to imagine how fuming Dad was when I told him about the bullying as well. He was a quiet man up until this. But this time he voiced his thoughts. Also, the friend Mom was talking about in her weekend get-together. She was pissed off when she heard all of this through her beloved granddaughter. She scolded her grandchild's parents and my mother as well. After getting yelled at by both her friend and Dad, she hasn't gone to the get-together since then. She realized that she cannot see her grandchild because of her own fault. Seems like this time, she understood how serious the consequences could be.